Paula. It's Dawn Thomas from Belton, Missouri. And today I'm going to make a creamy Southwest Strudel for you. It's really, really good. And if you don't like things real spicy, you can tone down some of the spices in this. Right now I have 8-ounce pack of cream cheese in a bowl that's already been softened. As you can see, we like cream cheese around here. We buy it in bulk. With 5 kids, we buy everything in bulk. So I'm going to mix this up. Turn that off so I don't make a mess. This salsa I made earlier. And what I did was I took some tomatoes and my pepper mix, which is red, yellow, green peppers, and onions. I had a pack like this of the multicolored peppers and 1 red onion. I keep this on hand and use it in everything. So I'm going to take a cup of this, half a cup of this salsa. You know, you don't have to be precise. Going to mix it in. Now we're done with the mixer. I have 1 can of black beans that have been drained and rinsed. You don't want all that stuff that comes in the can on it. And this is 1 15-ounce package of chorizo, and I took a half a cup of my peppers, and when I cooked it, that's what I put in there. We're going to mix that all together. You don't want to use your mixer this time. You want to use a spoon. See, Paula, that's why I keep a towel. Because I'm a messy cook. As my mom would say, baby doll, don't make a mess when you're cooking. Okay, we're going to mix this up really well. Then we're going to set it aside for a second. And I'm going to get my crescents out of the fridge. I forgot to get them out. Hold on a second. You get to see my messy fridge. Uh-oh. Let's see if this cooperates with me. It cooperated, so I don't get to beat it on the counter. That's what you do if it doesn't pop open like it's supposed to. So I have a can of crescent dough. This is the kind that's 1 sheet. It's not separated into individual crescents. I'm going to find the end and open it up and roll it out on my sheet pan here. This doesn't have any spray on it. If you want to put spray on it, you're welcome to do so. I'm going to take my knife. I have to protect it so I don't cut myself. And I'm just going to make slits on the edges. Now, you can also use leftover taco meat that you have. For some reason, my kids hate leftovers. But if I hide it in something like a strudel, they have no clue. Now, if I tried to serve them tacos again, they would revolt. But, you know, this way they don't even know. But today we're using chorizo. So I'm going to take this and spoon it in the middle. Now you probably will have enough to do 2, but I'm only going to do 1 today. You can put the rest in the fridge for later. And also depending on how much you put in there. Okay. Now I've got a 1.5 cups of Mexican cheese. You can use any kind that you want. I really like the Mexican, especially for this. And I'm going to just sprinkle that on. I'm going to save a little bit and put it on the top after I close this up. Just for color, and I really like that hard cheese. My kids don't, but I do. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 from each side, and I'm just going to kind of wrap it. You know, you don't have to be perfect here. Anybody who knows me knows that I am not perfect, but, you know, that's okay. Uneven there, but that's okay. Once you bake it and cover it in a little cheese, nobody will know. Okay. We're just going to sprinkle. You don't want too much because you want to be able to see the crescents, but you know, it'll give it a little color. Okay. Now we're going to put this in the oven for about 15 minutes. There you go. We'll check on that in 15 minutes. Okay, Paula, it's been about 25 minutes. It took a little longer, and since it did take a little longer, I put the foil on top so that the top wouldn't burn, but the bottom would cook all the way through. So I have a serrated knife here, and I'm just going to cut. Just cut a couple pieces here. That smells so good. Look at that. Really, really good. Now you could pick it up, but it's a little hot. See? So I'm going to use a fork. It's spicy, but that cream cheese and that Mexican cheese kind of brings down the spiciness so it doesn't get you too bad.